Alright, something feels a little off. Huh. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay. I guess let's get going. Chapter 6, we're deathless so far. We'll like to see if it continues through this stream. So, we at least got the Firestone last time, which is nice. Yeah, no, that may be the cleanest experience I've ever had with Chapter 5 in Hard 5. I don't think I've ever had quite the slick experience that I did with that. And if I can do Chapter 5 Deathless, I can certainly do... Ow. Okay, there we go. Night Proctor. If I can do... Look, if I can do Chapter 5 Deathless, I can definitely do Chapter 6 Deathless. I just need to be mindful of the Armor Slayer. That's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do. Okay, so... who are we fielding? Who do we field? Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you either. So we're gonna field... Julian? Can't see... Well, you should be able to now. Now someone will die, Chapter 6. Okay, sure. I mean, never mind that happened last time, but... Hammer. We should probably go grab that. Should also field Wendell, because Wendell is awesome. Okay, so, we gotta do some preps here. Cord and Wendell? Sure, why not? I mean, I already had them fielded. Board? We're not going to go and field board. I don't need to field board. I don't need a field board game. Boring. Did my game froze? What? Okay. I don't know why it froze. That's really random. I'm not... Well, I guess I didn't really do much, so, you know, I still don't really know why it froze, though. That's a little concerning. See, last time it froze, I think I hit my DS, but my DS, it's in my hands, like it's not even on a solid surface. I'm not sure why it crashed. I can maybe try to go reinsert the card, just to be certain. But, yeah, no, I'm not sure why it's, I don't know what happened that time, because I didn't do anything to it. Well, it only set us back like a minute. It's not a big deal. It could have been like right at the end of the map, and it did that. That would have been annoying. Curate came now. No. Unless you just want to see what he looks like in Curate, which I can do that, I suppose. Where is he? Not really anything... Like, Bro is worse than Violent, I think, honestly. Actually, he's probably about the same as Violent. Actually, Violent is... Yeah, Violent is a little bit worse, but he has res, and that's the main reason I use him. Yeah, but okay, does he actually grow res? That's my question. Does he actually grow res? The main reason I'm using Violent and Curate is because he levels a lot of res. Does Kane really have that much res, or do you just want me to use Kane? Because I think that's the real reason you want me to put him in Curate, is because you want me to use Kane, which unfortunately, look, he's a Cav and his name isn't Harden, and so that's in Hard 5 that's kind of hard to justify. He does? Okay, what tell me what the res growth is. And compare it to Violent. Why is it called Fire Emblem? Because you get the Fire Emblem in this chapter, I think? I don't actually remember. It is exact same res growth as Violent? Does he? Okay, now what is... I'm kind of curious. Okay. Lists or growths? I want to see the comparison between the two. Of their whole growths. 35% res? Like their effective growths is what I'm asking. Effective growths for both. Okay, while you do that, I'm going to go work on some other stuff. Compared to 35% resin curate. Huh. There's an actual Shadow Dragon? Well, I don't think there's a chapter called Shadow Dragon. I don't know, why don't you go play the game for yourself and see? Tegan doesn't need that javelin where he's going. FE4 is a Shadow Dragon. Yeah. I don't even know why it's called Shadow Dragon. I played the game. Then you should know the answer. You should know. Kane's straight up better? Okay, let's see. Curate Kane's growths are 55 HP, 5% strength, 15 magic, 40 skill, 60 speed, 40 luck, 0 defense, 35 res, curate violence, 40 HP, 0% strength, 10% magic, 15 skill, 50 speed, 30 luck, 35 yeah, no, I guess he is just better. What the heck? Like, he is just better. I don't understand. He's just better. He's just better in, like, everything. Bro is just better in everything. I don't get it. It's kind of wild, man. It's kind of wild. You know what? Fair. Fair. Well played, Darius. You win. Okay, give me a sec. I need to go and, on Reclass Island. Put him back in Cav. Hey man, if you can back it up, if you can back it up and prove why a unit is worth using, then you know what? You win. Like, I can't argue with that. If you can just prove your build just flat up better in pretty much every way, then I gotta admit it. Like, I gotta admit that it's just flat up wrong. What changes on Reclass? The stats and the growths. And your weapon ranks. Okay, I'm trying to think, what do we want to make? Do we want to forge something? And if so, what is it gonna be? Okay, so we got this. Let's see what else. Arden could use the Rider's Bane. That he could. That he could. I could forge ourselves a Fire Tome. Because forging a Fire Tome would be nice. Forging us a tome would be a good idea. I think it'd be a good idea. Yeah, I think forging a fire tome could be good. Get a silver lance. Kryptonite. Classes have their own bases and growth that go on top of the character's hidden base stats. Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna unfield these guys. Gonna field Harden, Wendell, and Julian, and Cord. So those guys get to join. Giving Wendell a fire tome might not be a bad idea. Actually, no. He could just work with a thunder tome for now. I'll get Merrick a fire tome forge. Alright, what are we gonna name this forge, guys? What are we gonna name it? Forge the Devil X. Can you even forge the Devil X in this game? Even if I can, I don't really care. That's pretty cheap. Let's go do that. Alright, fire tome name. Give the fire more weight. Why would I do that? Hadouken? Yeah, give the fire tome more weight because I need Merrick to be slowed down even more by tomes. 1 weight. Just name it 1 weight. Just name it 1 weight. I guess that way I won't forget. I guess I won't forget if it's fire starter. I don't get it. Like a Pokemon? It's not a fire starter. I feel how. I'm just gonna name it 1 way. It's not really funny, but it's gonna keep me. It's gonna make me remember. Merrick's Bane. You know, I like that. Merrick's Bane. Or we'd call it Mage Bane or something like that. I don't think Merrick's Bane will fit, but Mage Bane would. Heavy book. Yeah, it is a heavy book, isn't it? Too heavy for these little nerds to carry. Then people are gonna join stream and be like, why is it called heavy book? It's just a fire tome. Well, for mages, that is a heavy book. Name it Emblem. The fire tome forge named Emblem, yeah. Do we have our warp staff? Yes, we do, okay. Johnny Cuckold, because that's what Merrick's holding. Use the touchscreen to type. I mean, I can, but, my thumbs are kind of fat, so, like, it would just be... It'd be kind of hard to type with that. Okay, so who has a key? Does anyone have a key? Anyone got the key? I don't even know who gives us the key. No stylus? I mean, I never use my stylus, so... How far did the last one got? It got to, like, chapter 11. I think I play FE6, only bolting does away something. Well, if you use Sophia, though. True. True. Okay, so who are we gonna give the keys to? Just give it to Abel or someone. Well, I'm also holding the stylus. Well, I never use it, so... I never freaking use the stylus, so... Using the stylus feels weird to me. Using the stylus feels weird. Oh, did I not have Abel deployed? Oh, he's way down here. Okay, never mind. Never mind, he's just very far down. Would it be nice if Ogma were in armor for this map? I mean, I'm considering maybe making him an armor. I don't know if I really want to make him one, but... Okay, let's see here. Okay. Open the door. With my grubby little hands. I mean, it is your own personal console, so I mean, I guess it's up to you. Decision is up to you. It's not my decision to make for you. Okay, Barst, get the hammer. It's not Board's hammer, I'm sorry, Ness. me get the armor side of this map. Okay. You just need microfiber cloth. Maybe. Okay, so I'm trying to think what I want to do. Do we have barrier anywhere? We should have barrier. Someone should have a barrier stack. Oh, I think, yeah, Wendell comes with it. Okay. Comes with the Wendell. Ogma's level is crazy, but his stats could... His levels could use some work. His levels could use some work. So let's see. Ogma in armor, what would he be like? Eh? Not too impressive for a level 11, but he might need those levels. He might need those levels. I don't know. Because he's not been leveling amazingly. As an armor, 90% HP, 35% strength, 0 magic, 35 skill, 10 speed, 40 luck, 45 defense, 0 res. Okay. He'll at least get HP. I know he said speed. He's not gonna get HP with that. Or he's gonna get HP. He's not gonna get speed. Which, in all fairness, his speed is actually pretty alright outside of armor. Hope you lose units equivalent to Mangson's hair. Is great, and 4 HP means he probably doesn't get dulled by the mages. What do you mean? You mean 4 speed? But wouldn't mages double wouldn't anything in this game get doubled? But then again, like they would double because it's hard 5. I don't know, are mages really that slow? I know my mages are that slow, but I don't know about the enemy mages being that slow. Let's take a look here. Actually, I guess maybe you're right. Because they have 0 strength. I don't know how much Hellfire weighs, but I assume it's enough. They carry Hellfire. I don't know how much that weighs, but I know at least fire is 1 weight, so they can't be any less than 1 weight. So yeah, I think you're actually right. That might be true, actually. You know, actually, Ogma in armor might not be the worst thing in the world, because he already has a lot of luck. He already has a fair bit of luck, so he's not gonna get crit. But like every other armor, he actually has a speed growth. You know, I've been really curious. I'm curious what Doga's speed growth is, like what his speed and defense is in FE12. But I know in FE12 the growths are pretty high, so I'm wondering if his speed and defense are high. I wonder if he could actually be good in FE12. Oh, it gives him 3 more speed. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, you know, maybe reclassing him wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think the Lance rank being bad is really the worst thing in the world. It's not great. It's not something that, you know, I'm happy about, but there are worse things. Especially when you have a 10 strength growth. When you have a 10 strength, it's not the worst in the world. Although I don't really have any other sword users, so... I mean, but do I really need any more sword users? I don't really need sword users for this map. I don't really need sword users for this map, do I? Although the problem with making him an armor is that he'll grow really slowly. Because he's already level 11. His internal level is very high. Yeah, javelins would be nice, but yeah. Like, I would consider making Ogma an armor, but... maybe not right now. It'd be nice if the guy just grew better. 50 speed, 55 defense, and new mystery. That's not bad. Okay, that... You'd go great. What? Another Wade speed level? Impossible. Wade getting speed? That's just fake. Pretty jacked once it'll open up. I suppose that's true. That's kind of true, isn't it? Alright, but I think we can do this. I think this should be good. I think we're good to go. Ricardo. Let's not get him killed this time. Let's not get him killed. Minus any class bonus. Well, see, I'd like to know effective growth rates, because that's what actually is on the ground. That's why I don't like these, like, oh, these are his class. Well, I don't really care about that. That's not what the game actually gives me. Like, that's not what it's actually being put into the. Because you give me one of them, you have to give me the other in order for me to actually calculate it. That's why I'd rather just have the effective growth rates, so I know what he actually has. What are his actual chances of leveling certain stats? So I don't understand why people use, like, oh, this is personal. Like, yeah, in certain instances it makes sense, but what I'm asking for is just general performance. It doesn't make sense to tell me what his personals are. The Lot Legion, when weight grows, the speed. I mean, they both suck, but... Using both will promote the one that is better first. Go beat out so they reunite with their loved ones if they make it. If they do. I don't know, I think honestly the Hero Crest is part of the reason why I just don't like them. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I don't like them, but the Hero Crest is part of the issue. You're supposed to have all the class growth memorized, or pretend that you do. Yeah, I'm supposed to know that for every character, obviously. Using both this CBT, pretty much. Like I said, I'm racist against fighters. There's very few fighters in the series that I actually like. One of which being in this game, named Barth. Or not Barth, Barst. But even then, he's not locked to being a fighter. They'd still suck, but they wouldn't be such a heavy cost to use. Because that's part of the problem, is that they're crap, and they make you have to give up something from a much better unit. That's what I don't like about them. You have to pay off something that be put into a much better unit. You could instead use that Hero Crest on, like, Rutger or Fear, OJ, Deke. Like, you could use it on any of those. But instead, you're gonna... Because the game is very stingy with them. Or you could promote, you know, like Geese or Gonzalez with it. You know, like you have so many units that can promote with it, and you have so few of the item. So, you know, it's very tight. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, it's really fierce in FE6. 4 slot one time, and all his stats were around 10 at level 20 promoted. One of them is kind of a... I don't even know what that word is, but yeah. I don't understand his defenders. Like, I guess on paper, if he gets that defense going, yeah, that's pretty nice, but like, his base defense is so weak that it's gonna take him a while to really get going. I always use the Hero Crest on Fear. Yeah, I would say Fear is a pretty safe bet. I don't think you can really go wrong with using Fear. I don't really understand the people that say, like, oh, Fear is bad, you just use Rutger. It's like, I don't know, man. Fear has something Rutger doesn't have, and it's called luck. So she doesn't face crit from everything. And I know people say, like, oh, you can just go support him up. The thing is that Fear doesn't... Sorry. My thing got disconnected. It didn't freeze up. Don't worry, it didn't freeze up this time. Just my connection cable got screwed up. By the time you get one hero crest, you have 4 uses, and by the time you get the second, you have 8. Yeah. It's really janky. It's really janky. I don't really like it. I don't honestly, I'm kind of wondering if it was even intentional to be that stingy with the hero crests. Some people say it's like, oh, it's, you know, it's the difficulty of the game. But considering no other game does that, not at least to that extent that I can think of, I think that honestly it may be unintended. They didn't realize how how scarce they were. OJ's alright too. OJ is great. I think he's very underrated. The way I see it, what I always say is like OJ either ends up dying in like chapter 9 or he ends up carrying my run. There's no in between. He's either like my best unit or he dies like a really stupid death on the early Western Isles. It's one of the two. You never just get like a mid OJ. You never, at least I've never gotten a mid OJ that makes it all the way through, but he's just kind of mid. Like he's always really freaking good if he gets going. However, she'd still appreciate it. Not supporting Rutger also means you're crippling your beloved Troubadour. Oh yeah, I understand the argument that like you might as well pair them up, but it's just like I like a unit being able to stand on its own more. The more a unit can stand on their own without help is great in my opinion, because like you never know when someone's gonna die. You never know when Clary needs that 20% and decides to not dodge. You never know, and having a unit that doesn't rely on any other units is great. Sword user with extra crit, axe user with extra hit, stronger bow users, or a sword user that throws axes. And the thing is, having an axe user with extra hit is just not usually something that I'm really that prioritizing. Yeah, I mean, an axe user with extra hit is nice, but you can also just get, you know, a hero, which, you know, costs a hero crest. Because they're actually pretty accurate axe users. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to be always landing every single attack, but they're going to have a better chance of landing axe attacks than frickin' Wade is. Like, I promise you that. I promise you Deke has a much better chance of hitting with an axe than Wade does. 10% skill axis cannon, just like do it, join chapter 9 to 6%. Yeah, sounds about right. Axe user with extra crit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean... Well, I mean, you could argue an axe user with extra hit is just what a hero or what a warrior is, technically, since they use bows, and that's kind of like the biggest proponents of bows. You are hardened? Yes, I am hardened. Yes, that is correct. Let's see, 20. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. In that case, that's perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, it happens. Western Isles just... Western Isles does that. That's just the Western Isles curse, man. When you have a bunch of low percent hits galore, it's bound to happen. At least, it's gonna happen at least once. Pretty legit for that extra accuracy. Is it really though? Because I mean, like, I find that after like a chapter, honestly, I find that Boris is already caught up. And he just has better stats, and he doesn't die. He doesn't face crit from literally everything. So I don't know. I feel like the board argument is kind of silly because it's like he has that lead for maybe a chapter. I mean, over against Cord, yeah, he's gonna have it for a while. Against Boris, not really. Usually by the end of the first chapter that he's in, it's just not really. Hunter Cord. This isn't a Discord server, but hello, man. We're getting a lot of new people here. Dang, you know what? I think Shadows of Luncha might be the new Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon might be the new Shadows of Luncha, guys. It's so boring. Well, okay. I mean, if you don't want to watch, like, if you okay. I mean, to each their own. But I'm not sure why you'd go into a stream. Like I don't know why you'd go into the stream of a game and be like, this game is boring. Okay. Like. You're entitled to your opinion, but I don't know why you would... Okay, buddy, like, go watch a Path of Radiant stream then. Like, I don't even know, like, it's not even like I stream Path of Radiant, so I'm not sure, like, why you're here. Like, it's not like I have the title labeled Path of Radiance. It clearly says Shadow Dragon. I could have just equipped the normal bow, but whatever. Go watch Smelly. It's like nothing's stopping you. I'm sure there's someone streaming Path of Radiance right now, and you could go watch that person. I'm still here. That's nice. Okay, what have we got here? Quite a few enemies. What's your favorite among Fire Emblem games? I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's pretty nice. I used to dislike Hard 5 a lot more, but I've grown to enjoy it. I've grown to enjoy it more. That's a lot to kill. That is a lot to kill in one turn. Killing the armors would be a great idea. I think what I need to do is I need to aim for these four, and then be able to wall this guy, and also account for the archer. So ideally we want to be like on these tiles. We want to just kind of choke these tiles, kill these guys. It's quite something. Well, it's also just kind of weird. I've never seen this guy in chat before. And he just goes in and says like, I don't like this game. Okay. Imagine if I went into like Speedwing stream and said, I don't like Engage. Like I just do that. I just go into a stream. I don't like Engage. Like, okay. You need to play a Japanese ROM to have fun. I see we got a Maniac mode player here. I mean, I've played a little of Maniac mode. I'm kind of mixed on it. It's like, I understand the appeal, but I also haven't gotten that far into Maniac mode, so I don't really know. You should do that? I should. Be like Fire Emblem. I'm surprised at how many new people I'm having. Did someone shout me out or something? Like, I don't even know who would have, but like, I swear that like we have a lot of new people here today. Like, a lot of new people. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying I'm very surprised. I'm just very surprised. Because I'm seeing a lot of new members right now. To be deathless? Yeah, I mean, I think the guy knows Path of Radiance. Well, he hasn't streamed today, but I think he's streaming. He streamed yesterday and he's gonna stream tomorrow. One called Siege Tome spam fun. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I never got to that point in the game. I admittedly have not gone that late into the game. Egglord? Oh, that's what he calls Mangs. That's just his personal nickname for Mangs. Just popped up my feed, that's all. Oh, fair enough. Let's see. If we can't hit this, then that's kind of a problem. Oh, you like Shadow Dragon too? At least I'm assuming. What have we got here? I wish I could go over here and hit him. That'd be great. Yeah, that's just his nickname for him. That's just his nickname. I'm not sure why he gives him that nickname, but... Let's see, you're kind of far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Awakening in Path of Radiance. Position looks rough. I think I've done this before. Not in my last run. I flubbed it. In my last run, I flubbed it, and I lost Harden here. But I'm not gonna make the same mistake here because I see what I forgot about this archer. There's this archer right here, and that's kind of a problem. And I guess both of them are kind of a problem. So what you need to do is kind of block these guys off. See, I've not gone to the Dane part in Maniac mode, so I guess that might be why. That's probably it. That's probably the reason. Actually, hold on. We have the Rider's Bane. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use that here. Abel's not very good at using it, but I think Harden could use it pretty well, because... You gotta remember that Harden is barely slowed down by it. Yeah, Harden's not slowed down by it, but I don't think he kills. I don't believe he does. You need to draw more Phylum characters, so it's so little rep when I go to conventions. Oh, you go to like cons and stuff like that, huh? I've never been to a Phylum convention, or really any convention for that matter. What do I want to do here? I'm trying to think how I'm gonna go about beating these guys up, because they're gonna be a little tricky to deal with. I think using Sheeta here is probably a smart move, just because, you know, he's very powerful and we can just get this guy out of the way. I would like if she could go up the cab, but unfortunately I don't think she can. So we're gonna go and do this. A friend of mine goes to some cons, though. But I have not been there myself. Alright, so we got bars here. I wish bars could go on this tile. He'd be great. He'd be great if he could go on that tile. I think our problem is actually we're gonna have a hard time blocking these guys off. I may have an idea. If I can use the fly swatter, or really anything, and then I can just go throw Abel in there. Who's got better skill? Okay, Harden has worse skill. So he's the better one at hitting the Rider's Band, but he's not guaranteed to land it. How was the con? Oh, you mean you're asking, Miki? Ohio Comic Expo. I live a fair bit away from Ohio. Oh, right, Belt went to Ohio the other day. Yeah, he went there the other day. So your Discord account in... I mean, it's possible. It's certainly possible. Let's see. Ogma Kill. Did you ban Jagan? I didn't ban Jagan. I banned Wolf and Setka reclass. I just find Jagan really underwhelming. I know there's out there someone screaming, but like I just don't get the appeal of Jagan. I know that's a crime, but like I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Crucify me. I just don't get the appeal. I just don't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. I got Fire Tome here. It should be pretty good. But then again, Merrick has the Excalibur, which can help us deal with these guys. He shows half of Marcus. Yeah, I mean, on Hard 5, besides having, you know, a silver, he's a walking, talking Silver Lance. That's what I see him as. So I don't really understand the hype for him. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to get our little makeshift wall here. We need to get a makeshift wall here. And just to tank the Silver Lance. We need two guys that actually have a speed stat. And also they can't get crit. Abel could get crit, that's the kind of the problem. I don't like that, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know? I can literally at least get my calves up here, but I'm not sure if they can kill. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about my calves not being able to kill things. I might use the fly swatter here. Marcus, the Gunt, everyone else. The Gunt. Right, you don't have the Rider's Bane. This might be the first death. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, because it's like, if the 76% misses, we're gonna die. And the thing is, I don't know if we can make up for that. I don't know if we can. 5 defense. Abel did survive impossible odds last season. I forget what he do. I forgot what he did. I could throw a hand axe. Wouldn't be a dumb idea. A hand axe would not be a bad idea. And since he's got the strength for it, he could, yeah, you know what? We could try this. Okay. Alright, and then we can just use Harden here. Assuming he actually hit. Oh, yeah, if he actually needs to hit, that's the problem. See, that's where we're gonna have issues, is him actually hitting. And we could throw a jab. Wait, how much does that weigh? 7. Okay, so he's got enough for that. He could just throw a javelin. Oh, right, yeah, and I was like, why didn't he die? They killed all my other units, but not him. I love when the AI does that. They ignore my bad units, and they just go, you know, take the guys they don't want them to take. Okay, yeah, no, you're right, I forgot. I want a lance. I guess I could take Daros's lance. Okay. Let's go heal up Marth. Give Kane some EXP too. Okay. Yeah, if we just go trade over the lance, he should be able to kill. Yeah, see, that should work. Okay. The AI likes to ignore me in general. I mean, that could be a good thing for all, I mean, like, in the right circumstance, that could actually be a good thing. Okay, yeah, I think we're safe for the next turn, because the thief won't attack us. The thief's too busy trying to go steal crap and run away. Benny moment. True, that is a Benny moment. I do want to heal those guys, but I don't have the luxury of doing so right now. And pretty soon we can just go warp. We can just warp Daros, so that's nice. Because defense is too high. He's not gonna get doubled, there's no freaking way. He does the doubling. Okay. Alright. I'm actually complaining about having an unkillable god in the army. Well, why is he so good? He's too good. A copy of this for my 3DS. Shadow Dragon? Let's see. And Warp is universal in this game, which is incredibly based. Can you believe people complain about Warp shouldn't be universal? Almost every American copy. Oh, okay. Alright, so we need to be careful about the Armor Slayer. We need to get rid of the Armor Slayer. I love my healer just not getting magic. She has not gotten a single point of magic. She has not gotten a single point of magic. I just want the new people to know that. She has not gotten a single point of magic so far. It hasn't happened. I don't think it will happen at this rate. I'm not sure it will. Let's see here. Marth? Actually, you know what? She has not gotten a, let's see. I need to deal with these archers. Okay, it is a little risky, but we're gonna go for the kill here. Okay. That's a very Sheeta level. Well, I guess HP isn't the Sheeta level, but we'll take it. We will take it. So we need to watch out for... Okay, the Killing Edge I'm not afraid of. That's not scary. The Armor Slayer is the one I got a problem with. This guy needs to go, because he killed my Daros last time. He killed my Daros, we can't let him do that again. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, what to do? Well, kill is what to do. What is this? he has 3 luck. Okay, that's kind of bad. I don't like that. I don't like a chance to just die. That's not great. That's a Sheeta level up. Yeah, it is. It is. It's certainly a Sheeta level up. So you want me to imagine a bald Norwegian man? Yes. I will never understand why he does not enjoy boars. I don't get it. It will never make sense to me. I need these archers to get out. These archers need to go. Okay. There's probably a way to do this, but... If I had another... Oh, wait, I do have another cap. I do have another cap. Why don't I just use him? Why not use my other cab? If I just used my cab, then, you know... He could, in theory, die, but you have to get crit twice by 2%, so I don't think that's happening. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to throw him here because he's got 3 lock, and I don't like 3 lock. I think 3 lock is kind of stupid. I fear he will die this time. I don't think he will. Alright, Merrick. Get in there, Merrick. Alright, will we get anything useful? Probably not. Okay, Elliewood. Alright, yeah, no, that's another thing for those of you new here. This run has some of the worst level ups you'll probably ever see. No one is leveling well in this run. Except for kinda Ogma. Alright, I have no idea what that is, Inkling, but have fun. I could fence this archer in. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Would not be a terrible idea. He's dying, so let's keep things accurate. No boar's blessing this time. Sad. Very sad, but I'm afraid that's just how it is. How will he take these? Also, I cannot say how underrated Barst is in Hard 5. Barst is like that one guy that doesn't get doubled, besides Ogma, by most every attack. He's great. You can just equip him with a hand axe, that guy doesn't get doubled. Unless he's just like incredibly speed cursed. Which it takes a while for his speed to really fall off, so... yeah, he's just fantastic, and... Like, while everyone sings praise of Ogma, I don't see anyone say that about Barst, and honestly I think Barst deserves it just about as much as Ogma gets it. You're mogging Kane? He mogged Kane. Literally, if you were a mage. Yeah, I know, like, he's not getting any actual offense or defense. He's just... Oh, no, he's getting res. I guess you want to count that. I mean, I don't. But... for the one time he has to fight a mage, maybe he'll do okay. You know, with that 3 magic stat. Those voiced by Yuri Lone... They are? I don't know that. Let's see... Alright, so we get to watch the Daros Fest, the Daros Tanking Fest. Well, not quite yet, but soon. Soon TM. And Harden's already outlived his last, my last run, so that's nice. If he gets doubled, I'm freaking out of here, man. Okay, yeah, no, he actually got speed, so he shouldn't be dying. Everyone and everything is Elliewood. Hey, look, man, if you level HP, luck, and res, you are Elliewood. That's also an Elliewood level. Bro, why is everyone leveling like this? Why is everyone in this season leveling like this? No offense, just useless stats like skill. Everyone is Eliwood. Bro, I'm not even playing FP7. Why is everyone level like Eliwood? Okay. I'll just camp out here. Forest Y. Yeah, Forest, you're supposed to be one of the good ones. You're not supposed to be level like this. Okay, go hit him with an Iron Axe. Because Fire Emblem loves you. Yeah, it sure does. Sure does, man. Sure does. I mean, at least my combat RNG seems to be alright. I probably shouldn't have said that. I probably should not have said that. That's when you miss like 96%. Alright, so yeah, these guys can't really stop Daros. Daros is fine. Do I want to kill this guy? I do want to kill this guy, but I can't really do that. Does he die to a crit? Yes, he does, because he doesn't have much defense. Yeah, 11 times 3, that's certainly a kill. We need to put someone right here just to stop him. We can go put Marth here. It's not like he's gonna kill Marth. This guy's just gonna be an annoying choke, because he's just gonna keep getting healed. I don't really like that. 19 minus 7. Okay, so he just barely, but he does live. Okay, what have we got here? We got that thief. Take care of him pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, Dars gets a lot of EXP off these guys, so he's gonna be getting probably like 2 levels here. And get his weapon rank up, so that's nice. Okay. We can go attack with Marth. And we should be able to kill with Merrick, I think. Or maybe we could kill with Cord. Because honestly, Cord's probably more worth leveling at this point than Merrick, because at least Cord is, you know, still low leveled and can get some good levels. Okay. Come on, Cord. Prove at least someone here can level well. Do you see this? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. Like, I might as well be playing 0% growth at this point. I might as well be playing 0% growth. It's like, when these are your level ups, you might as well be playing 0% growths. You might as well be playing 0% growths. To contemplate the nature of boars, please tell me someone died. Someone's gonna die if we keep getting levels like this. Someone's gonna die very soon if we keep getting levels like this. It's gonna happen very soon if people keep leveling like this. Luck is good. Not when it's the only thing you're leveling. Can't even get defense on my armor knight. I mean, I guess I got strength. That's the best level I've gotten this entire stream, by the way. On anyone. Not on Dara, just on anyone. That is the best level I've gotten. Because it isn't just completely stupid stats. But yeah, I have an armor that's not getting defense, so that's just fantastic. And he has like no speed either, so you know that's just great. This is a horse. This is like a freaking. This is the most cursed run I think I've ever had of any game, honestly. It's just like no one is leveling the way they're supposed to be leveling. Alright, come on, Hard. You can't let me down. You're my namesake. You wouldn't let me down, would you? Oh, see, look, you got a 3% crit. He's not letting me down. On a defenseless healer. But let's ignore that. Alright, come on, Harden. This when you think it can't get worse, it gets worse. Well, next, am I gonna start leveling negative stats? Am I gonna start leveling negative stats? Like, I don't understand. Bro, like, how the first level up and it's blank? Come on, man. Blank level? I've gotten 3 blank levels this run. I have gotten 3 blank levels this run. I'm only in chapter 6. I'm only in chapter 6. I'm only in chapter 6. I've gotten 3 blank levels so far. Bro, like, how does this keep happening? Level down HP on the next level. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, Dordo King. I would not be surprised at this point. Like, you joke, but I would actually not be surprised if that's what my next level up is. There's gotta be something screwed up with my growth or something. Like, this is not... I'm not buying this. This just did not seem... Isn't his HP growth like 90% or something? Like, how in the world is he not getting at least HP? I should have kept every stat that mattered. Yeah, except he hasn't gotten any stat so far. So, yeah, he doesn't have the excuse to be leveling blanks. But maybe, you know, someone will make up for it. Daros, you really need to get some defense, buddy. 13 defense is not going to be cutting it for long. It's barely cutting it now. It's barely cutting it now. It's 50, I thought it was higher than that. I thought it was much higher than that. Well, that explains a lot then. That explains a lot. I guess I forgot that my growth is not that good. I mean, I know this game has dynamic growth, but it doesn't really feel like it does, considering that my guys should... If they have dynamic growth, they should be actually getting some good levels by now. You know, odds are they should be starting to get some good levels, but they're not. Oh, they're absolutely mean more the dynamically awful growths, yeah, pretty much. Dynamically awful, sure. Come on, Doris, redeem yourself. Okay, you got defense. That's all I was asking for. I just want defense, man. That's all I want on you. It's not that hard to do. Why didn't anyone tell me that a new Metroid game was like, well, because I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. Alright, we got a Seraph Robes. That's going to Marth. You know, maybe actually giving it to Doris when I'm... Nah, he'll make up for when he promotes. If he leaves the promotion. I don't know if he will. I'm late, but here. Okay. I've been getting the most comedically bad levels you can imagine. Harden literally got a blank level. Okay. So now the next part of the map is honestly not too hard. Oh great, we don't really tank this, do we? Yeah, I forget these two guys are kind of jerks, because they just kind of both attack you and there's not much you can do about it. Alright, where's, oh, he's up here. Okay. They're saying 0% growth. It's not 0% growth, but it certainly feels like it. It's not 0% growth, but it might as well be. With how my guys are leveling. Ravenous? I wish my units were kicking the crap out of enemies. Then again, I guess that's why forges exist in this game. Warrior King. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know anything about Metroid, but yeah, I can definitely picture that. Okay, so we're looking now at an archer here. Could try to give Merrick more. I mean, I don't think he's really gonna get much out of it, but then again, when no one is getting anything out of it, then I guess someone's gonna get something out of it. Actually, Doga is like the one guy that's actually kind of leveling well so far. He's doing kind of good levels, man. I should invest more in him because he's actually proving that he knows how to level up. Okay. I'm gonna go heal Barst. You sent me some of those good levels. I could really use one right now. Bro probably doesn't even double a steel bow. No, he doesn't. Royce, Smelly Wibble. I mean, that's the most lukewarm take ever. Or that, no, not even lukewarm. That's a cold take, man. Like everyone would agree on that. I don't think there's a single person who disagrees on that. Alright, come on, Bars. Fake Merrick, he didn't die. Do I give it to Doga? I'm kind of tempted. Kind of tempted, although it's not really that good. Yeah, I'll just give it to Merrick. If he doesn't get another good level soon, I'm probably just gonna... Should have predicted that he'd die. You should, but honestly, I wouldn't even really care if this Merrick dies. He's so bad. This Merrick's so crap, I wouldn't even care if he died. Okay, let's get Doris out of here. At least he survived. At least he survived. That's his main purpose in life. You know, I'm gonna laugh if Kane, my curate, gets a better level than all my other guys. Watch it happen. Of frickin' course, I told you it would happen. My curate would get a better level than everyone else. My frickin' curate gets the good level. Of course he does. Not my fighter, not my armor, not my hunter, not my calf. My curate gets the good level. He doesn't even get magic, he just gets strength, speed. Like, bro is leveling stats that'd be better for a cav. Without being a cav. Makes a lot of sense. The 5%? I thought it was like 15 or something. I mean, I know it's low, but I didn't realize it was that low. I think it is 5%, that's funny. Curate short, go bless. Yeah. Frickin' Kane of all people. So unit should go to curate for good level ups. But then explain why my Riz got like 2 blank level. He got a blank level and an HP level. So I don't think that's true. Otherwise, Riz would be like the best unit in the game. Okay. Keep waddling over here. Okay. Reset to pin bald text? Yeah, if you're bald, you don't end up leveling well for some reason. Don't ask why, just how it goes. The game just hates bald people, I guess. Wait, maybe that's I'm getting bad levels because I'm balding. The game hates me for my loss of hair. I don't know. I don't really want to miss because that's kind of bad. Missing is surprise, surprise. It's kind of bad. Can I just set up a kill? Get more bald. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Just gotta get more bald. The grand strategy. Just put a wig on. That doesn't mean you're not bald. That just means you're hiding your baldness. Alright, come on, Merrick. Redeem yourself. Come on. Well, that's probably the best you're gonna get. I don't think you're ever gonna get... I don't think you're gonna... I don't think this Merrick's gonna level magic, guys. I think we gotta wait for Lynn for that. I think we gotta wait for Lynn to get an actual magic user. 3 luck, and you have recreate. Okay, let's throw Doga in there. He can do it. I have faith in him. Okay. Yeah, in Arcanea they kind of do. That's true. Season 3 Merrick looking good. Oh, Season 2 certainly ain't. He's got speed, but nothing else. So, yeah, I would say so. Just set up a kill. So he does a cap. That is pretty funny. Bro reclassed to Curate levels better. And that's why Donlot reclasses his Violin to Curate. I don't know. What have we got here? Let's see if maybe we can give Marth a level. I love when the game does that. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you everything. We're gonna give you everything but 1 EXP, just to troll you. Do we have a way of pulling this? Well, I mean, the armor. Yeah, that's not that hard to pull. Pulling an armor is never a challenge because armors are not really that scary. They're probably the least scary enemy type in Hard 5. They will not double you. Yeah, they're not double. You're not getting double with 3 speed. Not happening. Okay. Alright, what's Lena gonna get? Not. Oh, I was just gonna say not magic, but she broke the curse, guys. She finally got magic. It only took her 7 levels to do it. I think 7 levels. Doesn't she start at level 3? So I guess it wasn't 7 levels. I don't remember what her base level is. I know it's much lower than where I am currently, though. So it still took her several levels to do it. Okay. Armor Man. Let's get. Throw the... actually, let's maybe... Marth survives a hit, right? Yeah, he does. Just doesn't do much to him. I just want him to get to level 7. That's all I care about. I don't really care about anything else. I just want to top off his level. Is he good magical? This is true. This is true. And Merrick still has proven he cannot do that, so... Not all magic users can get magic, so... Oh, he actually does damage. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. I did not think he was going to do damage lines. Now, yeah, if he used the rapier, yeah, he would be doing damage, but... Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad at all. One of the better levels I've got in this stream. Okay, what to do? What do I want to do? Barst's still level 7. Yeah, let's go and start working on Barst. Start working on Barst, I think. Excalibur could kill, but I don't know if I really want to waste that heavy of resources for that. Okay. Alright. Burn this man. I like how the one run where I keep Merrick alive, there's no point in even keeping him alive, because he just levels like garbage. Like... You know, I'm gonna save just in case my game crashes again, because it did freeze up earlier. So I'm gonna save just in case it does. I probably should have done that earlier, but oh well, whatever. And we're gonna throw, oh crap, is Barst gonna be okay? If I throw him here, that's what, 43 damage? That seems a little bit much, don't you think? Seems a bit much. 43 damage minus 14 is 29, so he's not been lowering the HP that he needs to. If I can get... I need to get you to... Why is he so far up here still? Let's see, how does he tank? 24 minus 14, that's 10 damage. And this guy does 10. Okay, so he does live. He does live. So I think Doris is the only guy that can wall those two guys. I think it's a little overkill. They have these two guys just attack you. And the range just completely overlap. You can't do anything about it. So if you don't have pretty much Daros, you just have to go and sack someone. I think it's really poorly designed, that little spot. They should have one of the guys not move or something. Or maybe just chill one of the guys out. Maybe like instead of having a steel bow, have this guy have like an iron bow. Hey Mir, I thought you hated Shadow Dragon. I do have a Seraph Robe, this is true. I do have a Seraph Robe. But I don't think I need to use it. If I just heal Daros, I should be okay. If I just heal Daros, I should be fine. Okay, let's just get him on this tile and we're good to go. Alright, what's he gonna level? Bro, why is Kane actually leveling well in Curate? I don't understand, bro. Why is he leveling so well in Curate? What is bro doing that makes him so good in Curate? Kane's secret, you know, I think Ares was cooking. Ares was cooking more than I think he realized. I think Ares was cooking way harder than he thought he was. Damage, okay. This is fine. No, they can't double him. They can't double anything. Speedy Kane, yeah. No crit, we're good. Oh, look, he even dodged an 89% because he's that much of a beast. Okay. So we got that. But my ideas cooked better than I presumed, yeah. That's exactly what's going on. Okay, Barst. Mr. Barst. Nice. Okay. We got this archer. I don't know what we're gonna do about him. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on this guy. Keep an eye on these two. These two are kind of nasty. Although at least you can just go make them attack. Only one of them attack you, so it's not the end of the world. Maybe Ogma Chip. Because Ogma can set up kills pretty easily. You could just crit, but okay. Let's see here. Maybe a Daros kill? I don't know. Daros or... You know, giving a kill to someone like, Doga wouldn't be a bad choice, would it? No, it would not. Now, dying would be a bad choice. But, you know. Okay. Let's see it. I mean, like, why not? This guy's actually been loading kind of well. Let's see if he can cook. Alright. Still better than some other guys that leveled. He's at least getting speed. Look, he's getting speed. That you can't argue with speed. You can't argue with speed. Bro is doing Cord's job better than Cord is. Because Cord's been getting crap levels, but Doga's actually kind of cooking. That's how Cord is supposed to level in Hunter. He's supposed to just get a lot of speed. And maybe a little bit of strength. But he's not doing that. My Cord's not doing that, because my Cord's kind of... He's got brain damage. But that's how Cords are usually supposed to level in Hunter. Let's see this base speed. So if we throw the... Let's see. Well, I don't want to double, but I think Cord should be good here. As long as we give him the res. Because otherwise, yeah, if we don't bury him up, he's just gonna freaking die. Like an idiot. Okay, so what we want to do, move you over here, and where is... Okay, there you go. Give him that, and we're good to go. Because none of these guys can kill me, as far as I can tell. Okay. And that guy gets blocked off. Well, one has 65% speed and the other doesn't. We know who will be better. I suppose so, but the thing is that Cord actually has a luck stat, so he can actually take hits. Because I find Cord and Hunter to be good at doing what I just did, where he just kind of... He pulls guys and takes their hits and then retaliates. That's what I like about Cord. Because that's what Cord can do. And he's really good at that. Let's see. It's not quite what I want. If I threw Harden in there, what can we do? She might just be able to one-shot this guy. Close. Very close, but not quite. Trek in advance. Okay, can I kill this archer? Probably with Barst. I can probably kill him with Barst. We can try it. Nice. Okay, yeah, let's go throw Harden in there. Because why not? Use the Steel Lance. Bro, don't miss. Don't miss. Why are you missing? Who told you to miss? I didn't tell you to miss. Alright, let's see if Corp can do it. See, being able to double mages is really nice. Being able to double mages in just one round them is really nice. Okay. I might give the boss kill to him, I'm not sure. Did you wake up upside down this morning? I guess so. I guess so. I don't know what I did to level, get a blank level and then miss an 80%. I don't know what I did, man. I don't know what I did to make the game just hate me this much. I don't know what I did. I really don't. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm not gonna do that. That's free EXP for anyone who needs it. Who needs the EXP right now? It's probably like Cord. Cord's very underleveled. Cook that winning Nina's heart. That's just a roast, man. That's just a roast. Angered Kaga? Well, I mean, he didn't even make the remake, so I don't know how that works. Did I anger him by not playing the original? I don't know. I mean, I have played the original FP1. Dang. Okay, I guess I gotta always play FE1 then. Okay, what have we got here? Well, I mean, it doesn't have hard 5, so I mean, you could take it that, make it that what you will, I suppose. Anyone die yet? Nope. Nope. No one's dead. Although my levels have frickin' sucked. They're starting to get not as sucky, but they're still kind of sucky. Come on, man. Give me the EXP. Okay, so we got this guy. Just probably Armor Slayer him. Yeah, why not? That's kind of jank accuracy, though. Well, if you want to... I mean, we can try this. I'm not gonna initiate, obviously. Did Killing Edge Thief get away? No, he didn't. We killed him. We killed all the thieves. No one died, it's just we got slightly less sucky levels. They're still kind of sucky, though. They're still kind of sucky, they're just not as sucky. Let's try the Excalibur. Okay, he's going for a crit. So I guess Ogma just kills then. Unless he just misses to 60%, which is possible. It's entirely possible. He could do that. And it would suck, but I could see it happening. It could happen. It could happen. It shouldn't, but it could. Read that book, yeah. Okay, so Ogma level. Come on, Ogma, get better than the last 2 levels. Okay, good defense. I do like to see defense. If it weren't for defense, I would be pretty mad about this level. But defense is actually very solid on Ogma. Defense is quite solid on him. Defense is quite nice on him. Honestly, maybe I should give him the angelic robe. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Strength. Why is he getting strength? What is this guy? What? Why is he getting strength? Bro, what is this guy? Why did all my good levels go to this guy? He got strength again. Bro, what? I don't understand. Why is he leveling so much better than everyone else? He's a freaking curate. I don't understand why the curates get 2 5% in a row. Yeah, okay. But everyone out here with like 40% can't get it like 5 times in a row. Kane is just a guy. I guess he is just a guy. What a cleric, I know, right? Alright, and the final level up, I think. Alright, Lena's gonna get something mid. Not great, not terrible. Okay. Okay, so chapter 6 is done. That's why the chapter is called Fire Emblem, because you get the Fire Emblem. This chapter is just reinforcement spam, that's all it is. Okay. We also get Bond too, so that's kind of nice. And he actually can be useful for once. Since we actually have the Firestone this time. That's right, last time I didn't get the Firestone, so yeah, he was completely useless. This whole idea worked out for me, but let's just see what his reclass would be. If I were to reclass him right now, what would his stats be? Honestly, Myrmidon Kane would go kind of hard. 7 strength as a Myrmidon is not bad. 16 speed, 5 defense. He's got a better start than Rad, I'd say. Bro's kind of just a better Rad at this point. These are not bad stats for a Myrmidon. Archer Kane also kind of good. Archer Kane kind of good too. It's a bit frail. Yeah, it's a little bit frail, but it's not that bad. Cav? I don't know, guys. This guy's actually kind of good. This Kane's actually kind of good. Everyone is better than Rad. See, I don't understand why people meme on Rad. Like, his growths are actually pretty good. Or Shadow Dragon says his growths are actually really good. His bases suck, yeah, I won't argue on that, but like his growth are actually pretty good. In a game where no one has good growth, so like I don't get it. But like this is actually pretty solid. This is kind of solid. That's pretty solid actually. Do we stay in Curate or do we make him into something else? Welcome to 10 Curate. Okay. Alright. Alright, boss. We'll do that. I mean, hey, Curate so far been doing him great favors, so you know what? I have no issues keeping him in it. Who would ever make Kane a cat? How unconventional, I know, right? Who'd ever do that? Who would ever do that? Wild. Okay. Yeah, no, he's just better than Abel at this point. Actually, you know what? You may have found a new meta, Ares, because leveling up the Cavs and Cav kind of sucks. Actually, now that I think about it, what is Harden like in other classes? Not great. Could be okay in Myrmidon, I suppose. I feel like the meta for Cavs in Hard 5 is to reclass them out of Cav to level them up. That's what I'm starting to think, because cabs just don't level very well. They have good stats across the board, but they do not level good stats across the board. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think, is that because they grow really fast. They grow really fast, heals are cheap, you don't have to forge them. So, in a way, leveling up units in Curate is actually not a bad idea. Not being capped does kill his lance rank. That is true. That is a fair argument. That is certainly a fair argument. But he actually gets stats, so him having crappy Iron Lance is actually not a big deal. He killed the Thunder Mage, very based. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. So what do we want to do? Okay, who are we fielding? That's the first question. So far everything looks good. Yeah, I don't see anything that I really want to change about this. I might reclass Wendell, though. Reclassing Wendell is pretty nice in this map. The Sniper Wendell is insane. Getting Kane to D-Lance in the first chapter. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. In Hard 5, good luck with that, because not that doable. Alright, so what I might do now is I may forge like maybe like a javelin or something, I don't know. Let's take that. Arm scrolls will come soon. Yeah, but like, is it worth using on Kane for javelins? I don't know. Is it? I mean, I guess it's up to you. It's up to your interpretation of what's worth it or not, but personally, I'm not sure if I would agree. Steel Sword Forge? I don't know about that. Let's give Lena another heal. Get Kane another heal as well. Forge a hand axe? The only one using it is Barst, and it's not like he's using it that much. We're using far more javelins than hand axes. I mean, he's used only 10 hand axes the entire run so far. So, I mean, I don't really think there's that much going on here. Let me see here. Giving Daros another thing to play with is probably a good idea. Little hidden might on a hammer could be real nice. You're right, it could be. That's not a terrible idea, because you do use the hammer quite a bit. So, you know, that's just a fair bit. Ness, H and D? Ness's hopes and dreams? But is it really its hopes and dreams? Because, like, he just wants it on board. And I don't want to give it to board. I don't think board deserves it. Man, it only goes up by 1 point? I thought it'd be like 5. Man, they really wanted to make Hit really expensive, didn't they? Andre? Why Andre? kind of random. I'll probably just give it mostly hit. I'll just give it mostly hit, because... I mean... I don't want to be too expensive. I don't think the hammer's got much of a might issue. It's more just got a hit issue. I take pride in crushing Ness's hopes and dreams. We know. We know you do. Of Astora. See, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. For board being useful, but it's not even going to board, so I don't think it makes sense to call it that. Sasha? See, I don't know why you would name it these things. It's gotta be a name that I actually think is amusing or something. Burly blacksmith guys from... See, I've never played Dark Souls, so I wouldn't get it. The reference I wouldn't get. I feel like there's something you could do funny with a hammer. There's something you could do funny with it, but... Can opener? Who opens a can with a hammer? Who opens their can with a hammer, man? Like, that's the most extreme way to open a can. Actually, no, there's probably more extreme ways to do it. Like blowing up a hammer. It's a hammer. Sure, why not? Sure. We'll do a can opener. Okay. So, let's take a look here. You know, with a grenade? Name a hammer grenade? Maybe next maybe the next forge can be named grenade. A drill? A drill would be a pretty cool weapon, wouldn't it? I really want Bars to fix up his speed, because his speed's kind of crap. His speed kind of sucks, man. Speed's not very good. Not you. I might consider reclassing Bars to next chapter, maybe. Because I want him to fix up his speed. His speed sucks. His speed's pretty crap. I'd like him to fix it. Let's see, he's got, Okay, that's kind of sad. He'd have more defense and armor than Daros currently has in armor. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. That's a bit sad. Not gonna lie, that's kind of sad. But, Sports has never gotten speed. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So, yeah, making him a mercenary might not be a bad idea. He might need to become a mercenary just so he can get some speed going. I've been too busy leveling skill and luck. Okay, yeah, I don't really like this longbow. This longbow's always just really annoying. YouTube wouldn't find it funny? Are you sure? I think we're ready to go. Maybe we can give Seraphrub to Marth. Seraphrub to Marth. Because look, I don't know who's all gonna die and not, but I do know that Marthor's gonna be alive. That's why giving your lord the Seraph Robe is never a bad idea. So I don't know how to use it, because... Oh, I can just use it right here, okay. There we go. Now he's actually got an HP stat. Okay, 9 speed. At least he's got speed. I'll give Merrick that, because he's got speed, so he's not gonna get doubled. That's nice. That is nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. Those pegs are kind of ridiculous. Those pegs are a bit overtuned. Just a bit. Just a bit overtuned. Because, I mean, I don't know, man. Level 3 pegs with 31 HP. Nothing that wild about it. He's always lowered by tomes, unless he gets strength. Which I don't know if he ever gets strength. I don't know if he even has a strength growth. So, yeah, kind of sucks. Sucks to suck, you know? Okay, we got this guy. He's 15 speed, which is just stupid. I don't know why he's got so much speed, man. Like, why has he got so much speed? But actually, I wonder if Merrick can one-shot him. Could Merrick one-shot? I'm curious. So he's got 3 res. We got, okay. 39 plus 3. That's 42. 42 damage. And you have 30 HP. That looks like a kill to me. I don't know, guys. Is my math right? I mean, that looks like a kill to me, unless there's something I'm not taking into account. That looks like a kill. He doubles me, but he's gonna die before he can double me. Unless he one-shots me. 23... No, he doesn't one-shot me. He one-rounds me, but doesn't one-shot me. So I should be able to win. That's a one-shot. It does look like a one-shot to me. So I can just leave him in any phase range and yeah, he should be fine. If your Naya has 3 luck, he tanks it. He does, but he doesn't kill him on retaliation. Isn't that... Yeah, that's true. I don't do Mang's math. Well, I would rather kill him rather than tank him, because the thing is, those flyers are moving in and I don't want to be in range. Mischance? Do I have that much of a mischance? 107 minus 15? I guess there's a small mischance, but it's not very high. I have like an 89% chance of hitting. You know what? This Merrick freaking sucks. If he dies, he kind of deserves it. If he dies, he kind of deserves it. Let's be honest. This Merrick's, like, if he dies, he deserved to die. Okay. Okay, that's actually a higher hit rate than I thought he would have. Okay, there we go. Goodbye. Alright, watch him get like +1 skill off this. Close. Might as well have. Might as well have, because that means that level means like jack squat. If he dies, he dies. True. Okay. What are we looking at here? Okay. So they can go all the way up here. He's terrible. He's so freaking bad, man. Like, I give him all these levels, and he's levels like this. Thanks for proving why I should not level you up, Merrick. I might move Merrick over on the, They do have 6 res, which is kind of annoying. But I don't think they're going to be able to one-shot. Yeah, this Merrick has not got a single point of magic, I think. Has he gotten a single point of magic? I don't think he has. I don't think he has. I don't know what he's trying to do, man. I don't know what this Merrick's smoking, but it's not doing him any good. Get a point of magic? Yeah, probably. Riz probably would have gotten a point of magic by now. You might be right. But not speed, yeah. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I mean, we should survive a hit, right? Yeah. But I don't even think they'll go for him. I think they'll go for Merrick. Because they're just like, oh, we can just kill him. Because, I mean, look, if you see a kill, why wouldn't you go for it, you know? Why not? At least they can't kill Wendell, because he's so freaking fast. He's so freaking fast, he won't actually get doubled. How the frick? Or is that her? I think that's her range that can do that. Okay, yeah, because she won't attack you. She won't attack. She does not like doing that. Yeah, so we should be okay. As long as we're not getting hit by both of them. Okay. And we're good to go. I don't even know what that thief does, man. The thief's just here for no reason. I guess he's there to open the door. Oh, he's there to put pressure on me. I don't really like him. We can't kill him. Not directly, anyway. Look at the fly swatter. It's swatting flies. It's almost like this is what its job is. Alright, come on, Cord. Come on, Cord. HP, strength, luck. I will take that. He can kill Bantu. Unfortunately, but we're not going to let him do that. He's not allowed to do that. I mean, I suppose he's welcome to try, but he won't get a chance to. Yes, I'm wasting the silver lance on our amp thief. Don't question it. Okay. Just stand at their range and we're good. You get enough solar lances. I guess so. Okay, time to go shoot the flyers. What amounting to nothing. Kill my boys. Get better, boys. Stupid crick in my neck. HP skill. Okay, I kind of expect Wendell to just level like this. He's like the one guy I actually expect to level like this. The only thing I really want Wendell to do is just get luck. That's it. I just want Wendell to get luck. That's the only thing I really need him to get. There's better boys in the local orphanages. True. Chad and yeah, they are better. They are better than Lord. All right, time to kill the pest. Alright. What are we gonna do here? The rain? I guess it's raining over there. Oh, I forgot she's there. Yeah, I think you can't shoot her, as far as I know. Well, I mean, you can, but it'd be a bad idea. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's what I mean to say, is that it's a bad idea. Let's get you out of here. Before I forget. One time I left Merrick on here and I forgot to move him when the reinforcements showed up. Yeah, that wasn't too good. Well, the rest of my guys were way over in here. Yeah, it wasn't a good play. Lot bros, I don't think you're gonna find them here. See you later. Okay. Maybe the goal is to actually let the thief open the door so you can bait these guys out. Hey you, make that little girl over there cry very hard. I'll give you a forged bow. Wait, she's not, what's his face? DeBarn? She's not DeBarn. Yeah, this guy sucks. I don't like him. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, he needs to get some defense because he's gonna keep taking all that damage if he doesn't. I could open the gate. That I could do. The problem is I occupy a space I don't really want to occupy. And there's no rescue in this game, so I can't just do that. Board's not quite there. Yeah, this is kind of sucky. If he doesn't face crit, then that would be great. The problem is he always faces crit. That's kind of the issue. 10 and 7. Do I just chance the crit? I hate to say it, but maybe it's time to just chance the crit. Maybe that's just what I gotta do, you know? Maybe I just gotta chance the crit. Yeah, I guess I'll just chance the crit. There's not really a better way to deal with this. Not that I can think of anyway. Go on, it's like a you see should get a window. The problem is the game does not want to give you a goddess icon for a while. I wish they gave you an earlier goddess icon in this game, because it's like the one game where I'm like, okay, I could really use a goddess icon because no one has luck. But unfortunately, they just don't want to do that. Okay. So if I can at least kill this jerkwad, that'd be great. Okay. Merrick kill? I'm thinking of a Merrick kill. Ford does alright. So does Doga. Let's give Doga, like, but I don't want to get hit by this. Oh, never mind, he doesn't face crit. Okay. He doesn't face crit. Okay, I'll take that. Sounds good to me. As long as he doesn't face crit, I'm cool. Alright, come on, Doga. Guys, I think this is a Doga run. I think this is a Doga run. This, maybe I reclass him back to armor, because he's leveling really well. Like, imagine an armor with speed. That's what we're looking at here, guys. We're looking at an armor with speed, potentially. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. That has some serious potential there. And he got more luck, so he's less likely to get crit. So that's really good. He's leveling actually very well. Just get speed for days. Hey, he needs speed. He needs speed, so like, can you complain? Can you really complain when this guy's getting speed for days? Like, that's exactly what you need. The good levels are finally upon us, but only on Doga, and Doga's always been getting the levels. Jeez, come on, Silver Lance of the Cavs. Truly the progenitor for boars, yeah. Yeah, I would like to just go and smack this guy, that'd be great. I might do it, honestly. Okay, idea. Here's an idea. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's maybe not quite what I wanted to do. What I could do is, assuming he can take a hit from this guy and one of these guys, which I think he can. 40 minus 16. It's 24 damage, so he should live. Is number 1 represented in the France nation? PH approval. You know, I'm kind of curious what PH actually thinks of boars. I am kind of curious. Is he a boars enjoyer or not? Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, get this stupid fool out of the way. I don't like him. Stupid longbow fool. I don't know why they get the longbow. That's just stupid, man. Like, doesn't need it. Chapter 9. Oh boy, Chapter 9! Oh, actually, that's not too far off. That's actually not too far off. I don't know why I said that. Gotta ask him one day. We do. Nah, he's pretty not awful. He's pretty not awful, actually. He just needs like a couple of good levels at the beginning, which is not hard to give him. Chapter 3 is full of all... Chapter 3 is full of good opportunities to give him those levels. If he can just get like 1 or 2 speed, he's not gonna get doubled. And this is in hard mode. This isn't in like easy mode. This isn't in normal mode or anything. We're talking about hard mode. He needs slim lances. Yeah, which is not hard to get. It's not hard to get slim lances. Yeah, you can just he does better with the slim lance than Shanna does. That's better with the slim lance than Shanna does. Probably because he actually does damage. It's not like it's that hard to buy them either. Okay, he's getting defense, very nice. One needs just hit rate, the other needs damage. And it's a lot harder to fix damage than it is to fix hit rate. So he's getting defense, that is good. Defense is good. Alright guys, we're about to get another Kane level. Who's ready for this to be yet another... There's no way he's gonna get strength yet, there's no freaking way. He got magic and speed, okay. I'm not saying it's like a huge problem to overcome, but it's rough to send him into combat with an Iron Lance because he doesn't have enough strength to kill. Usually Mr. 56 hit. Well, a lot of people will say like Boars has bad hit, but it's really just the first chapter. It's really just the first chapter. Like I said, chapter 3 is where you should... I think honestly, chapter 3 is where the game should give you Boars. Because there's a lot of these windy hallways and a bunch of cav charging at you. That's the prime spot for Boars to train. I agree, chapter 1's not a good spot for him, but I think that honestly, he's very overhated for just like a slightly bad first impression. Yeah, the last thing slim lances give is damage, but like Boars' damage is not that bad. It's not that bad. I understand that some people may be like, oh, it's not quite where I want it to be, but I mean, he can do something that no one else can do. Like, even people that say, like, Barth is good. Well, the problem is that he's there when you need him in chapters that you can't use Barth. Like, chapter 4 and 7, those are pretty hard chapters. You don't have Barth in those chapters. You do have Boars, though. And if you train Boars, you will have a guy on par with Barth in terms of defense. And he'll actually have luck, so he won't face crit. And probably just enough speed to not get doubled. Out of the box, like in chapter... If we're saying just like chapter 1, I agree on chapter 1, but like... I think it takes significantly less effort than people think to make him actually cook. Like, people, I think he may be one of the most underrated units in FE6, honestly, because he... If you can just get like a couple, 1 or 2 speed levels, then he already, like, his 11 defense, 11 or 12 base defense, actually means a lot now. Because now he's tankier than Marcus, he's not getting doubled, and that's huge. Because that's the thing, I think Boars is a better project than Gilliam, just because of the game context. Well, yeah, I mean, part of the problem with Sacred Stones is that, 1, it's an easy game. And 2, there's a lot of magic enemies. And so I just don't think he's... I don't agree with that. But, like, the thing is, I disagree with the project sort of thing, because, like I said, Chapter 4 and 7 are actually genuinely tough chapters, where if you train Boars, he can really pay off on those chapters. And those are, like I said, those are tough chapters where not a ton of units can say, like, oh yeah, I really shine in that chapter. Boars can't, especially in chapter 4. Like, just having a guy that can just wall things off is great. Like, if say you guys miss a little too many hits and they need to fall back, Boars can hold the line. If, you know, not many units can hold the line besides, like, Marcus. And having a second guy that can tank as well as Marcus is pretty good. Has 30% res growth rate. Yeah, but it's not enough res to really do him what he needs to do. Checking soy message in Valkyries is genuinely a strat in FP6. Yeah, it does involve training other two armors though. But it is a good way to kill Legants. It's a good way to kill Legants. Silver Lance Boars, which he very likely, if you're training Boars, he will have an A rank in Lances by Chapter 8, most likely. Unless you're just like using him very, if you're using him but just like very conservatively, then yeah, maybe not. But if you're actually using him consistently as one of your main guys, then yeah, he will have an A rank in Lances. With that much defense that early. Yeah, I think his Boars is a bit blessed. But having a Boars with like 13 or 14 defense by Chapter 7, and also one that has like, 7 or 8 speed, that means he's not going to get doubled by any of the calves or anything like that. And he's going to be able to just tank everything. See, that's the beauty of Boars, is that he sacrifices 5% of Barth's defense for actually having speed and luck. The guy's a lot more goof-proof when it comes to the front lines than Barth is. Barth, you forget that something has crit on him, that might be a problem. You forget, oh, there's a mage, well, he might be screwed. Boars doesn't really care. Yeah, Urus has definitely gotten a lot of favorable treatment. Wow, okay, thanks, Lena. Thanks, Lena. Appreciate it. That's one thing, the way I see it with Boars is that, like I said, he just needs a little bit of speed, but the thing is, there's multiple pathways to victory with Boars in his first few levels. If he can get speed or defense, that's huge. If he can get his tankiness up, that's great. If he can get his speed up so that his tankiness is effectively has the damage that enemies actually do to him, because that's what getting a little speed does to him. Can anyone even rescue Barth? I think promoted Shin, maybe? That's about it. But yeah, that's another thing Boars has over Barth. He's easier to rescue. I mean, he's not incredibly easy to rescue once he's promoted, but you can at least rescue Boars. Not that you'll probably ever need to do that by that point in the game, but, if you do need to, you can. Oh wait, Shin can't? Dang. Oh, unpromoted Shin. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I was gonna say, Shin has some of the best aid in the game. That's kind of wild. Alright, so we got Bantu. He's not really good, but he can be a good makeshift tank if you need one. Just keep in mind, he will face crit from, everything, so, he's not, by any means, perfect. But, I mean, his damage output is pretty nice, I will say. His damage output is cool. Just, again, remember, his main flaw is that he will face crit. They want con stat unboosters, yeah. But yeah, I would argue that's kind of the problem about Bantu. He can do things. Like I said, if you're lacking tanks, he's good at that, but he's not fully reliable. 18 con promote, yeah, it's a little overkill. I think Gonzalez is about the same when he's a berserker. He's a big guy. But that's just kind of what armor does to you. It kind of makes you pretty big, except if you're Wendy. If you're Wendy, you're not. He's still goated, yeah. Mind you, a lot of the boars I've actually had have been a little bit screwed in a stat, and they've still been really good. Which just goes to show you how good Boars is. Alright, here's the sucky part of the map. Gonna get some EXP on the reinforcements like the last time. I mean, you kind of have to. You kind of have to, Dr. Gordon. You kind of have to, because the thing is, these guys will get triggered if you go through here anyway, and they will probably just kill your guys. You do not want to deal with them normally. You don't want to deal with them the way the game probably intends you to do. It's just not worth it, trust me. And the EXP is definitely good. Won't cap HP? I think Belts mentioned that, yeah. He actually cannot cap HP, which is kind of weird. You'd think a general would cap HP, but no, he can't. I mean, yeah, if you give him an Angelic Robe, sure, but I mean, that's kind of cheating at that point. Okay, right, so I would really like Darth to get a little more stuff, but you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. He has 100% chance to get to 59 if you 20-20 him. But can't, does he? Does he know? To his level. Yeah, I think that might be it. Could be it. So he will always gain HP. He can't get a blank level. Unless he caps HP, which he can't do. So I guess at the very least, you can't complain about Barth getting blank levels, because he literally can't do that. Unless you Angelic Robe him, then he could, in theory. Yeah, there's like 3 waves of these cabs. They're really annoying. Oh yeah, believe me, it's gonna take a while. This part is a slogfest. Unfortunately. I wish it weren't. Believe me, I wish it weren't. 20 minus 15. Oh, jeez. It's gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, 22 minus 15. I think that's 6 times 2 because of the lances. So that's 12. This guy does... So yeah, we don't live with much, but we do live. Yeah, just the reinforcements are kind of janky on this map. They're really tedious to deal with. What I think I will do is, I think I will go put you here. Let's see, javelins, 10 speed. Nope, you have not missed any deaths. You have not missed any deaths. So Kane now has almost the same magic as my Lena. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he actually ended up out-leveling her magic. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Oh. Okay, nice. Okay. Merrick? Yeah, we can do the heavy book. And probably get, like, no EXP out of it. We can also trade over our bow. Actually, or just kill with him. Yeah, why not? Because Dolga has been leveling, like, amazing. So I would love to give him another level or 2. Because he is, like I said, he's like the one guy in my army that is absolutely cooking with his levels. He has not been derping around with his levels. He is absolutely being good with it. He has not put me to shame so far. That Rider's Bane hits like a truck, doesn't it? Kinda, yeah. Dord. Dord. Kid named Dord. Kane just keeps lowering speed. I don't freaking know why. I don't know why, man. Is his speed growth? Actually, I think his speed growth is pretty high in Curate. Board, Cord, and Dord. But yeah, so at the very least, Kane's gonna be a really fast cab. I mean, I know he is kind of the fast cab already, but like he's gonna be a really fast cab. Bro is gonna be the zippiest cab in the world. It's gonna be so fast, man. Yeah, I see why Ares likes him now. I do. I'm starting to see the light. I'm starting to see the light, Ares. I'm starting to see the light. Oh, it's 60%. Okay. Oh, great. All right. Yeah, go dodge that Rider's Bane. Okay, you're not supposed to miss, though. Okay, he's dodging, though. Bro is being manifested by boars, just not in the way you think he is. He is getting manifested by boars, just not in the way you think he would. Just not the way you think he is. I want to get rid of the javelin because that guy's the most annoying. Do we do 15 damage? I really doubt it. No, we do not. So that's a problem. Boar's Blessed? Maybe. More likely than you think. We do 10 damage? No, we can't. Okay, so... Oh, let's get the Fly Swatter out and hit this, swat this guy. Also a dodge tank later on too. Yeah, he is. He's just a jack of all trades, you know? What if he had leprosy and his name was Sores? He'd still be good though. Okay. I'm gonna use a physic. Just because I do not trust these idiots to not kill Daros. I just wanted to get rid of the javelin, but unfortunately I can't do that. The game doesn't want me getting rid of him. Are we gonna be okay? I'm actually a little concerned. Is he gonna survive? I'm a little worried. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Good thing that I went for Wendell. That might have killed him now that I think about it. I mean, probably not, because the AI would have... but 20 minus... nearly killed him. Nearly killed him. Alright, let's get this idiot out of the way. Let's get him out. That was kind of close. Do you see why I hate the Javelin guys? They're evil. Yeah, that was close. That was kind of close. Do you see why I hate the Javelins? Because unless, like, if Doros does not get enough defense, he just doesn't tank it. He doesn't tank these things well enough. That's why I'm concerned about him, his lack of defense so far. Yeah, he has been low in defense, but not enough. That's what's concerning. Now, of course, the Javelins are gone, so he's fine. He's probably gonna get a level before we're done with this squad, so that's good. That's always good, because it means that you can bait Javelins to run a different way as Sheeta. Yeah, I suppose that's true, but like you'll have to deal with them at some point, and that's the thing. Is just they're just annoying to deal with. And plus, it's a lot more micromanaging, which I'm more prone to just messing up. I mean, look at this. It's just like 14 damage, which is just ridiculous. That's why he needs defense, because he is not a very tanky guy. And think about it. 5 defense, like let's say this guy caps defense. That is effectively now I would be taking only 4 damage. So that's a huge difference. Anytime he gets a defense level, he's actually getting 2 effective defense. Consider that for a sec. How would you consider that? Because that's realistically what he's doing. I forged Darius a lance so he does more damage. I don't think damage is really his issue. I think it's more so taking damage, which he's taking. I mean, okay, I guess in this instance, he would want to do that. But normally, his main issue is just he needs to take damage better. That's his problem right now. If he could take damage better, then he'd be fine. He can also just suffer from success if he gets a crit where he doesn't need it. That's another thing that's concerning, because he just does not have the defense right now to wall things. Or, you know, if he had speed, which is what Boars would have. So, he can use the steal. That is true, but again, that's not really my concern at the moment. My issue with him is just that he needs to just not get doubled. His HP stat. I mean, having a higher HP stat would be nice. Hey, he got magic! Let's go! He's not useless! He's not useless. Alright, come on, Darius, get defense. But you're not Darius, I don't care. Get defense. Even though it doesn't make any sense for you to get defense. Well, I guess you got res, just kind of your defense, so sure, whatever. Okay, see, he takes the steel sword pretty well. Alright, come on, Darius. Bruh, that's not defense. You need defense. Wake up, Darius. Wake up. If he's a knight. Yeah, I think that's kind of stupid how he gets a 0% growth. I don't know why they decided to give him 0%. Like, come on, man. You could have at least given him some percent chance. They could have given him something, but... No deaths. Yeah, Camaro in shambles. Camaro is crying right now. Camaro is in tears. Oh, bow rank up. Nice. You can have 15 defense at level 10 and players be like, you need more defense. Like I said, if he wasn't getting doubled, I wouldn't care so much. But the problem is, when you're getting doubled by everything, you need more defense. This is why Boars is so good, because he says, okay, but what if I just didn't get doubled? What if I was an armor knight and I didn't get doubled? That's what Boars is saying. And that's why he's great. See, if this guy had the speed to not get doubled, then taking like 8 damage per hit would be okay, because he'd take things just fine. But as far as I know, no one in Shadow Dragon works like that. No one in Shadow Dragon Hard 5 can do that. Doga has the basic blueprint for it, but he doesn't in practice actually do that. If he actually did do that, that'd be amazing. He'd be the best unit in the game, honestly. Yeah, Boars could cap speed. Weapon level up. Nice. That's C rank. Okay. That's good. Look at that. Doga doubling. I mean, actually, it's not too hard to do, considering how fast he is. But it is nice to see. It is nice to see. Let's work on Cord a little bit. Nice. Rider's Bane Daros or no? No, that's gonna suffer from success. No, that's not a good idea. It's also a waste of the Rider's Banes. There are better instances for the Rider's Banes. This isn't it. You might think you want an enemy phase with the Rider's Bane, not on hard 5. That's a player phase weapon. That's a very player phase weapon. Because you're going to bleed to death very quickly from these attacks. I like these 88% getting dodged. If he had more defense, I'd feel a bit more willing to take on the next few enemies, but I'm not. He got more magic, okay. This is really the Kane grind, not the Daros grind. Yeah, but unfortunately he only got HP and magic. But I guess we can reclass him back now. We'll probably get another level on him before the end of this map, though. I mean, 7 times 2 is just obscene amount of damage. I know the Steel Lances do a lot of damage, but like still, it's just why, man? Just why, man? Or Soul of Kane's true. Still better than a lot of other guys. Don't show Merrick Kane's stats in Mage. Oh man, I need to see what Kane's stats are in Mage then. Because they're probably better than Merrick's. Bro is just better Merrick, probably. Bro is probably better Merrick at this point. Which is sad. It shouldn't be like that, but he probably is. Okay. Let's go, Daros. He'll be weeping as hard as Chimera is right now. Probably. He probably would be. You're not wrong. So, time to pull another wave, guys. We're not done yet. We're not gonna be done for a bit. We are not gonna be done for a bit. I hate to say it, but we are not gonna be done for a bit. Magic Doga? Maybe. The problem is, you don't really need Magic Doga as much as you need proper Doga if he could actually tank in hard 5. Okay. A lot of calves. And there's gonna be more. But wait, there's gonna be even more. Okay, let's go heal up Sheeta. Alright. Just gonna skip these guys moving, because who cares about them moving? We know they're moving. Like, we know that much. Okay, now we probably want to actually pay attention. So we got Javelin here. Let's move Kane out of the way. Leave Doga here. We could leave Cord there, I don't know. Magic version of my Doga, okay, fair enough. Exact same as Lena's, yeah. Yeah, it is. Kind of sad. Is the Wing Spear sadly? But that is a huge saving grace, though. That is a massive saving grace. That is a huge, huge saving grace. It may be just one saving grace, but it is a fat one. So how's it feel to be a turtle? Feels like living units, probably. Yeah, no joke. No joke. If you want to keep your units alive, it's what you gotta do. I mean, like, genuinely, I want to see another way you can do this. You're not able to do this map and keep everyone alive if you don't do it. In an archer? In archer? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know if Merrick's gonna be okay here without a... I hate having to use all my physics because my guys can't freaking just heal better. Kind of annoying. I know we get another physic pretty soon, but still, it's kind of annoying. Hey, magic! Good! Good job! Finally, you're, like, only 10 levels overdue for it. That's gonna hurt a bit. These Dauntless women are fat. Please don't do that. I don't like it when you do that. I don't like when you throw the javelin at Daros, because that means that no one can freaking hit, and you're freaking coward for doing that. Oh, okay, look at Doga here. Doga cooking. Doga's showing why we should cook. Why cooking is awesome. Come on, man. Okay, Bars level. Come on, Bars. Do something better than the last few levels. Get some speed, man. That's... Bars! Bro! Okay, if you're not gonna get speed, at least get strength or something. Get defense. I don't know. Do something. Don't just freaking level luck like a retard. Why is the game like this at times, man? Why is it like this? HP good. Yeah, if only you could level something else. Like, I kind of already expected a little HP, so I would kind of like some offensive stats. Get res. You know, I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, he hasn't been... This is not a Barst run, guys. I'm sorry. I wish it was, but it is not a Barst run. I wish it was. I do, but, like, I'm sorry. It's not. It's... come on. Come on, Doris. Get defense. Okay, good. We're on the right track. We're on the right track again. Good. I know he was like, oh, but haha, you said 15 defense wasn't good enough. When your enemies are doing 22 damage and doubling you, yeah, 15 defense is not good enough. It's not. It's genuinely not. It is not good enough. Yeah, no, this is not a freaking Barst. I think we need to reclass Barst. I don't think he's gonna cook if he stays in fighter. He's not even low in strength, though. He hasn't leveled strength in a good while. Kill off... Okay, he's not that bad. He's not that bad. I gotta kill him off, but... yeah, he's not cooking is the problem. He's not freaking cooking. I don't think that's gonna be good enough, is it? Because assuming these idiots go and decide to... Like, assuming this guy thinks he's gonna go throw his javelin at Daros again, which he might do. Yeah, he can only hard carry in one season, not both. Unfortunately. Actually, I think he does survive. Assuming that Steel Lance attacks us for 22 damage, that's 12 damage, and the Javelin only does 8. So that's not a kill. Now, he could suffer success. He could suffer success, but there's not much I can do if he does that. If he suffers some success... Well, I mean, he doesn't one round these guys suffering success. He doesn't do that. He gets close to it, but he doesn't quite do it. Well, I don't think I'm hitting Athena this run. I don't think that's happening. I get the feeling that's not gonna happen, guys. I don't think we're getting Athena this run. I don't think this is an Athena run. And of course, Bell wants it to be a freaking Horus run, which I don't think that's gonna happen. Full strength, 10 skill, 9 speed, 16 luck, 17 defense, 2 res. And he's gonna patch that's 16 speed on a level 20 unpromoted boys. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of wild, not gonna lie. Boris? Yeah, I don't know who Boris is. I know who Boris is. I don't know who Boris is. Okay, we live. We live. Not by much, but we do live. I want this stupid Javelin to die, because he's so freaking annoying. Okay. 20 damage minus... Okay, you know what? You know what? Screw it, man. Screw it. Okay, you're not gonna move the way I want you to move, but we're gonna move it for you. We will move you whether you want it or not. He just keeps getting speed, bro. It's just like, I am speed. That is what Dolga is. He is speed. You know, forget Cord. This guy is the new Cord. This guy is the new Cord. He doubles everything. Bro is the new Cord. Bro is the new Cord. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just what he is. He is the new Cord. They will throw a javelin at me, but that's actually kind of what I want. Because I do survive. My healers both have enough speed to double, not to double. Healers can't double. But they won't get doubled. Okay, I guess they don't care. Alright, well, free healing for my healers, I suppose. I don't have to waste javelins. I don't have to waste physics. So that's nice, I suppose. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, you moved? Okay, I see what you did. That's annoying. You're stupid, man. I hate you. I hope you die. Wait, could 14 minus... Hold on. I have an idea, guys. Hear me out. Yeah, you know, that's... I would consider that. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I'm thinking about it. Now, of course, his speed will still plummet pretty hard, but it won't plummet... I think it'll be decent enough to actually tank things. It might actually be like a Boar's, like, maybe like 6-7 speed or something. Which is not enough to avoid getting doubled in some cases, but it might be enough. I don't know. It's something I would want to check out of this chapter. 22, so that's 12. 8. Okay, that's not a kill. Okay. In that case, feel free. As you will. Oh, good dodge. Do you bother training Boar's Axe rank? I mean, sure. I mean, I don't go out my way for it, but, you know, if I can get it, I'll do it. But he no longer has the defense. But he will regain the defense when he reclasses. That's what he's saying. I mean, his defense won't be amazing, but if he has enough speed to not get doubled, that'll actually be pretty solid. Like, Doga could actually make a huge comeback if he just, you know, carries that speed into armor. Well, he's gotten, like, speed every single level in Hunter, and he's gotten a lot of levels in Hunter. So, that's kind of the logic we're applying. That's kind of the logic we're applying here. One speed every single level. Cord! Bro, what? Why do we keep being blank levels? This is another reason why this is just the frickin' Doga run, man. No one else is cooking like Doga does. Oh, if my cord keeps leveling like a retard, then yeah, he's gonna be better than Hunter. Bad cord. Yeah. What are you like? Aren't his growth supposed to be good enough that he's not gonna just get blank levels? Oh yeah, I'm sure that would be a monster. Honestly, I'm sure he would be. I have no doubts on that. I'm sure he was an absolute beast. No, this is mine, but he's not leveling. When I used him off stream, he leveled like a champ. When I'm using him on stream, he levels like garbage. I don't know why. He just does not freaking cook. I'm ashamed to call this guy my goat because he's not my goat anymore. After leveling like that, not my goat anymore at this rate. He's nervous. He should be. He's gonna get benched if he keeps this up. Luck and red. That's all you ever level. That's all you ever level. That's all you ever level. Nah, that's heresy, Rizu. That's heresy. We can't go that far. Not my goat. Not my goat. I just want to milk this guy for as much EXP as I can. Maybe get another level if at all possible. Because I can get another level, that's another possible point of defense that I can use to help me for the last wave. And you bet I'm gonna milk that EXP. No longer my goat, yeah. He's not. He used to be, but then he started leveling like crap, and so he's not my goat anymore. It's really just that simple. See, Gerudo King gets it. Alright, come on, Doros. Come on, Doros. Defense, at least HP. Well, I mean, you're probably gonna get HP. Really, game? Really? This is the best you can do. Give me a freaking blank. Can we just, like, turn off blank level ups in this game? Like, I swear, I'm getting way too many of them. I have gotten 5 blank levels in this run. 5. 5 blank levels. I think I've gotten 3 just this stream. 5 blank levels. How many blank? Too many. Way too many. An obscene amount. That's how many. Yeah, and it's not even the first one this stream. Should we start the... Oh, here's the thing. It's like, I'm able to somehow do this despite these levels sucking so badly. Like, I'm not gonna restart. I'm still definitely in the run. I haven't even lost anyone. I'm surprised I haven't, but... It feels like even more than 20%, honestly. But honestly, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't even have words. I don't either. Just join the Blink Level Club. I wish he'd leave it immediately. Okay, Sheeta getting strength. That's great. That's great. I'm all for it. I'm a massive fan of that. Deathless and growthless stream, yeah, apparently. No joke, man. No joke. Alright. Kane? Still gets speed! Hey man, it's maybe the main thing he levels, but he still gets speed. Still better than Doris' level up. Why are you booing Sheeta? She's actually doing her job. Actually doing better than I bargained for. I gotta win a whole new level for this guy to maybe get defense. Ugh. See, if you'd already capped defense, I wouldn't really complain about a blink level, but come on, man. If you still got like a above 50% chance of lowering a stat, you should be getting at least that. Hey man, Kane's never given me a blank level, so you know what? Kane might become my goat too. Kane and Doga, the real heroes of this run. Save for Sheeta and Catra, yeah. I mean, hey, honestly, after this performance, he kind of deserves it. What if she could reclass into armor? She'd be the Boars the run. Although she'd have like 3 HP, so... Oh, she'd have a little bit better HP. So actually, you know what? If Sheeta was in armor, if she could reclass into armor, she might actually be pretty solid. She has nothing but speed. And Hinoka's kind of the experiment of that in Fates. What if you had this Sheeta but reclass into armor? The answer is, she's actually pretty solid. So I think that's the answer you'd get. Okay. That's slightly different. Nah, it wishes it could be armor. It thinks it's armor, but it's not. Anyone who thinks it's armor is just on opium. It is not freaking. It is not. It's not. It's definitely not. You fell right for the bait. Bro fell for the bait, man. He freaking fell for it. That is exactly what I wanted him to do. Turns out even a screwed Merrick is actually pretty good here because he can just kill these guys like the idiots they are. On the ice spells? The ice spells is not fun. Henri's way in general just sucks. Oh! Comeback of the century, man! Now he's getting mad. You know what? Merrick might yet be a good guy in this run. Merrick may yet cook in this run. I can't say the same for most of my other units, but Merrick is actually quickly making himself very useful. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Merrick is absolutely cooking now. Now, I don't know if this is just a fluke or he's actually going to continue doing this. I hope he's going to continue, but I don't know. Yeah, no, Merrick might be catching up, guys. Like, I was about to bench Merrick before this map, but honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. Merrick has merit? Yeah, he does. I guess so. I guess so. I mean, if he's gonna level some magic, yeah, I can't complain about that. Oh, and of course we gotta dodge 78%, you know. Gotta do that. Alright, fall for the bait again. Nice. Calling Linda to bless him. I'm all for this. I am all for this. Get rid of the stupid javelin. I don't like him. Get rid of the stinky javelin. Oh, wow. Bro thinks it's Excalibur. Bro thought he was carrying Excalibur, I guess. Red arrow pointing at nothing in thumbnail. I guess he is good when he doesn't become a tombstone. Yeah, I guess so. Turns out when a unit doesn't die, they actually end up being good. Who'd ever guessed that, man? Who would ever have thought that? Wild, am I right? Isn't it wild how that works? I mean, I thought Daro is like a 90% HP growth, so... guys, I think we're turning back on the good growths. I think our growths are back to where they should be. Maybe we're gonna make up for it now. His defense is good. Yeah, Merrick's defense is not bad. The real proof is whether Daros will actually get a good level again. Are you hacking? I don't know, I think I kind of deserve it after all these crap blank level ups. What I missed? A good level up. That's what you missed. Well, I mean, you just said he might die. You didn't say you will die. So there is a difference there. She might be good in Pegasus, you might be right. But she also has no strength, so I don't know. She has no strength, so I mean, who's to say? I think we'll give Kane one more level and curate, because he's about to get it anyway. The sooner Daros can cap defense, the sooner I can reclass him into something to patch up his speed or something. Okay. Who's either Sheeta or one of the archers? Better not be Sheeta. She's kind of hard to replace. Yeah, I'll take any of the archers. Well, maybe not Doga. Doga's kind of based. Doga's kind of based, so I would rather not lose him. But hey, if they want to take Horde, I mean, he literally got a blank level and he hasn't been really cooking, so I would not be mad if he died. Just saying, I would not be mad if he ended up dying. He won't cap anything if he keeps getting blank level. Yeah, no, he certainly won't. Like, bro could have at least gotten HP, but no, I have to get a blank level. I gotta be quirky and goofy. Bro, why is that Boris level better than this guy in the last run? Yeah, no, I don't think she's gonna have a good strength growth, guys. Magic speed unlock? Bro is better. Actually, no, he has worse magic than Lena again, but he's actually not too bad. He's very fast. He's gonna be a zippy cab. He may have like no strength, but he is gonna be a fast cow. I'll give him that. I will give him that. He will be a very zippy cab. Well, there was a way to give him strength. I don't think there is, though. Sadly. Alright, come on, Doris. Swear if you get another blank level. Okay, that's good. That's good. See, all you need to do to make me happy is just get defense. Anything extra is always just nice. Just nice extra stuff. His strength and cavalier is 9? Yeah, I mean, that is kind of low, but like, it can be worked with. I mean, if Doga's got 8 strength and he doubles everything, then I think we're fine. I think we're fine, guys. I think we're fine. I've worked with worse, so it can certainly work. If he doubles everything, he can certainly cook. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he'll be fine. We will take it. Yeah, we certainly will. He's not gotten HP, though, which is a little concerning. He should probably have 30 HP by now. Probably. He probably should. Watching it one round by mage. I mean, this is why having speed is good. This is why having speed is good. That's why I would probably make him into a hero once he promotes. So he'll still have all the defense, but he'll actually not get doubled. Like, look at this guy. Okay, that's not the strongest in the world, but... I mean, then again, calves are kind of tanky, so... Calves are kind of tanky guys, so... Is 55%? In cab or what? Like, what class are we talking? Too close to the 80% curse, true. Honestly, with how my guys have been leveling, you'd think that they all have 50% growth and everything. Incurate, okay. Okay. B rank and lance is very nice. Yeah, I guess it just happens. Okay, I think we're done now. I think. Please tell me we're done. I do not want to wait longer. I think we're done. I'm fairly certain it's 3 waves. Okay, it's 3 waves. There we go. $75%? That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. I'm for it. I'm all for it. Yeah, I might do some reclassing onto this map, because I think there's some fixing up we could do. Don't forget to save. I probably should do that, shouldn't I? Just in case my game decides to crash, you know. Never know when it might do that. Okay. Who else needs to move? Cheetah does not need to move. But I didn't move her now. She's nearly level 15, dang. See staves? Yeah, he does have see staves. I guess he does. I guess he does. I didn't think of maybe making Harden into a Myrmidon. Maybe. Not certain on that, but maybe. Alright, so what enemies do we have left on this map? What do they sell in the armory? I'm kind of curious. If they don't sell anything good, then that's just a waste of my time, but... They might sell, like, javelins or something that I might want. If they sell javelins, I might buy a couple. No. Well, I mean, there's the shop in the next map, which I know sells some good stuff. Okay. Steel lances? Yeah, I don't really need the steel lances. I could just buy it next map, probably. So not really a big deal. Okay, he just typed nothing, alright. I didn't know you could do that, but he did. That or it's just not loading for me, I'm not sure. Oh, it says message retracted. Yeah, for a second it said nothing. like it just didn't load in or something. Okay, javelins. We can put the American there. The recently redeemed mage. Used to suck, but now he's actually kind of cooking. Chat or not to check to open myself to late allegations. Late! Everyone say late to him. Hey, you know the funniest part? I wasn't even late, Kamaru. I wasn't even late this time. I was early by like half a minute. So make fun of him. Everyone in chat shout late to him. Okay, what have we got here? How fun is it now, Kamaru? Now everyone's saying you're late. Not so funny when it happens to you, is it? Nine speed. Oh, we double it. Nice. Thanks for the welcome. Hey, if you didn't say the late thing, I probably wouldn't have said it myself. You kind of set yourself up for that one. Oh dang, he does 22 damage, this guy. That's not even bad. You're only defender here, Kamaru. Does it really count if you're so far before stream begins that it hasn't even begun? Does it really count? Does it really, though? Let's see. You know, I like this idea. Pelt him. His dog dirt and a map. Wow, good job, Merrick. I was so early now. That's not how it works. That's cope. Cope harder. Okay, we can throw a Barson here. Merrick Redemption. True. Cope Premium. True. Could kill him. Or I could give Marth the kill, because Marth has like no way of getting kills. Okay. So that's taken care of. Well, winning the argument. It will. It will. It does. Mangs has even said that. It's like he can't do anything against Cope. It's too strong. He's been like, yeah, I can't beat that. Dead FE units get isekai into your next run. Maybe. But I thought you hated isekai, so you either have to hate units dying, or you have to I don't know. Or do you have to hate make me go on to season 2? Luck. Wow. Maybe if you actually luck when leveling your levels, you'd actually get more than luck. If you really were lucky, you would not level like this. Play an isekai? What about all those attempts you had to do of Rev Kamaru? Kamaru got isekai'd playing Rev. He's never gonna live that one down. Dogma? Wouldn't a Dogma be like a sucky Ogma? Go commit war crimes. It's the only way he's gonna gain EXP. It's the only way he gains EXP, man. Hard 5? In this economy? Nah. We could get a crit. We could. Doesn't mean we will, but we could. Revkide. He did get Revkide. They're all written like isekai. I mean, I guess you're not wrong. I guess you're not wrong. Okay. Bro, don't dodge. Kameru would not like that. Kameru would not like that. Kameru is not gonna like that. Okay, let's see if we can... I want Ogma to get a kill, because I want to see him get a level, and it not suck. Which, it probably will. It probably will. It probably will, but hey, I would like to imagine that maybe we can actually make this work. Nice. Alright. Hey, come on, Ogma. You know what? That's pretty freaking solid. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is like the best level he's gotten in the last 4 levels. Yeah, no, I have no complaints here. I see no issues. Looks good to me. It's a great way to end off stream, I would say. He's not Dogma. Okay, so now the moment we've been waiting for. How are these guys gonna look like reclassed? Thank you, Ogma, for not getting a blank level, yeah. Rutger, Lot, Trek, and Zealot. Okay, so let's go look at some reclasses. So, Doga, this is the big one I want to see. Oh my god, look at this guy in Merc. 18 speed, okay. 8 speed. Boars Bros? Boars Bros? Are we winning? Boars Bros, I think we might be cooking, Boars Bros. 8 speed armor. Not even Bars had this, guys. I want you to remember. Season 1 Bars did not have this. Remember, guys, Season 1 Bars did not ever get here. But this... Boars has been achieved. We have achieved Boars. We have achieved peak Boars. We have achieved Borsening. But the question is, what are his growth and armor? I don't think his defense growth is particularly high. But with his speed at 8, that's not too bad. With his speed at 8, that means he's not going to get doubled. So, like, this could actually work. This could actually work, genuinely. It could actually work. I'm actually reclassing to armor, because I think he actually could be good. I mean, he's faster than Daros. It's not enough. It's not enough, but you gotta remember, he doesn't get doubled. He's not getting doubled. That's what's important. Like, yeah, he's not walling a bunch of enemies, but he's also not getting doubled by them. That's huge. That's huge. Not getting doubled by enemies is huge. Let's put this in perspective. In armor and I are 60% HP, 20% strength, 0 magic, 40 skill, 40 speed, 30 luck, 30 defense, 0 res. Those aren't bad. Those are not bad. Those could actually work. I do wish his strength was a little bit higher. I also kind of wish his defense was a little bit higher. But honestly, that can work. It could. So let's just see, just for curiosity, what sort of speed are we looking? Yeah, 9, 10 speed. Yeah, we're good. Now, these guys do have 15 speed, which is nasty. But, I mean, horsemen double like everything. Horsemen double everything. This is something for Daros to tank. Borzing out, yicking out, Alex Yick. I don't. Oof would never shut up about that guy. I still don't really understand why he kept soaring over him. I'm not sure. 15 speed is pretty nasty, but you gotta remember those guys are horsemen. Those guys are insanely fast. Okay, so yeah, nothing but the horsemen actually double boars, or Doga, and consider that yeah, they do like 19 to 22 damage. That's true, but they don't double him. They don't double him, and they don't crit him. So he's actually like, he on paper is not as tanky as Daros, but you gotta remember Daros is getting doubled. So let's do some math here. Okay, so look, not the armors, because the armors can't double him, but like, let's say for the example the archers, right? The archers do 2 damage to Daros. 2 times 2, so that's 4. They do 6 damage to Doga. Which, yeah, I understand, yeah, he is still taking more damage. But in an example, maybe like the Cav, like this, let's see, like, do we have any Steel Lance Cavs? No, we have 0 Steel Lance Cavs. We have 22 damage steel swords. So we're looking at like 8 damage. What do you mean, Meng's math? We're looking at 8 damage because sword does 1 less damage. To Doga. And let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Taking 5 more damage. In that case, he is. No, actually, no, he's not. In the case of the Steel Sword Cav, he's got 13 defense, right? No, sorry. Where is he? Yeah, he's got 13 defense. So he takes 8 damage. And Daros would take, let's see, 22 minus 17. But it's actually 4 damage. So 4 times 2. He takes 4 times 2 damage. He takes 4 times 2 damage, which is 8. And like I said, Boars also takes. He also takes 8 damage. So yeah, yeah, they take equal damage with that. 6? No, that's not 6 damage. Why would he take 6 damage from that? Why would he take 6? Think about it. He has 17 defense, right? Daros has 17 defense. Swords do 1 less damage than what you would normally expect. So effectively, he has 18 defense in that case. So he's taking 4 times 2 damage. So that's 8, not 6. I'm not sure where you're getting 6 from. But I'm saying in the case of the Steel Sword Cavs, they do equal damage. When they do like the right amount of damage, if they do enough damage and they double, then actually Boars kind of equals, not Boars, Doga kind of equals it out. So yeah, as you can see, Doga, he has a bit less defense, and in some cases he's not as good of a tank, but in other cases he's just as good of a tank as Daros is. And he's got way less defense. I think if you're going to reclass Doga, he needs a Draco Shield or a rope to bulk him up. Yeah, I mean, I would probably give him a Draco Shield if I can get one. But yeah, I think honestly, I think he could cook as long as he doesn't derp his next few levels up. If he can maybe get another point of defense or two, I understand with 30% defense growth, he's not gonna be just rolling in defense levels. I understand that. Like this guy's not gonna cap his defense. I mean, he could, but I really don't think he will. He could. It's just I doubt it. But if he can get to like 15 defense before promotion, I think he'd be fine. Especially if he can get his defense. If he can get his speed to like 10 or 11, I think he's got a very good chance. I think if he can get his speed to the double digits before promotion, I think he'll be actually pretty solid. Hard 5, I think getting close to 30 defense is more important than not getting doubled. In the grand scheme of things, maybe, but not getting doubled and actually having decent defense, yeah, that would actually be kind of nice. Because here's the thing, the problem is if you get to 30 defense, you're going to get doubled. Well, maybe once you can reclass into hero and stuff like that, maybe you won't be. But right now, I don't have access to that. I can't just make my guys into really tanky heroes. So let's look at some other classes. So Ogma has been getting pretty good level. Well, he got one good level. Barst, I'm probably going to reclass into Merc. My Barst is not cooking. I'm sorry, he's just not. He needs some speed. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just give him some speed. Maybe a reclass will fix him up. I don't know. But right now, this ain't it. This ain't it right now. This is not it. I'm sorry, Bars. You're not cooking. Daros is... Yeah, just keep him in armor, I suppose. What could he become? Like, if we reclass him right now, what is he gonna look like? He's very tanky no matter what you put him in. Well, not very tanky, but he's kind of tanky. I suppose Mercenary Daros could be kind of nice. Hardened Myrmidon. I'm considering Hardened Myrmidon. If I reclass Daros to Mercenary, it'll probably next chapter, because that's where you want a tanky... You want a tanky Merc on the next chapter. Tanky Merc is really good on chapter 9. That is the way to go. Kane Mage, then Kane Cavalier. I don't know yet. Merrick. What's Merrick look like? Cavalier Merrick is not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad either. Okay. Let's see Kane. Kane is huge. Man, look at that. 15 speed Cav. Let's go, man. Bro doubles everything. Okay, as an archer, he's not bad. Honestly, this is the best archer I've seen in Shadow Dragon so far. See, Myrmidon, he has cap speed. That's great. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 6 magic, 12 speed? That is not bad. That is not bad. Although Merrick is catching up. You know, if Merrick falls off, then yeah, he's a great replacement. But if Merrick's gonna continue getting magic, then honestly, we don't really need Kane and Mage. But yeah, honestly, Kane Cav might be the way to go. Because that's solid. That's very solid. Yeah, I might reclass him back to Cav, honestly. These are some really good stats. These are really good stats. I like this. Although he's not really the res guy. He's not really the res guy anymore, is he? Not really. So I might try up training violent anyway. Harden and Myrmidon might be the play though. Because Harden is really middling in stats and he needs some help. He has 35% magic growth in Mage. That's pretty solid, actually. That's pretty solid. But yeah, Harden and Myrmidon is probably the way to go. I realize I'm just gonna have 2 really fast Cavs. But unfortunately, he doesn't have a way to really fix up his defense or something, which is what I would like them to do. But unfortunately, he's just not quite there. But I think Myrmidon Harden might be the way to go. But I also want to train up Rad. I don't know. I can only do so many training projects at once. Levin Sword Kane for Mage Knight? Mage Knight isn't in this game, Kamaru. Horde is just Crap, I'm sorry, this cord just freaking sucks. This cord's just garbage. Although, I mean, he could fix himself in Mercenary. Because his Mercenary stats aren't bad. Maybe. I'll probably just keep him in a Hunter. Let's see, what else? I'll probably still make Violent a Curate. I am not making Caster and Mage again. That's why I said Levin Sword. But you said for Mage Knight. Mage Knight isn't it? Oh, I see what you mean. Like a makeshift Mage Knight. Okay. Should have been more specific on that. Okay, what are we gonna do? Like I said, I think Kane is definitely warranting some usage. I think he is. I think he's doing quite well. Then the average Deke, yeah, it's pretty sad. Has a 70% speed growth in Myrmidon. You know, it's kind of tempting. Like I said, I want to use Red, but man, he's quite the training project. Linguistic skill issue. Well, I mean, you're the one whose second language is English, so sounds more like a you issue than anything. We get a lot of killing edges, man. Okay. You know, I could give... No. Although I might go and use Caesar and Roger once I get them, obviously. I'm not gonna use them right now, but... But then again, if I reclass Harden, am I not foregoing his Silver Lance? But it's probably better than Cav, but he's probably gonna level worse than Cav. Actually, what are his growths in Cav? Cope Premium, true. That's my answer. Just Cope Premium. Wait, we got memes? Do we got memes? Oh, we do. Okay, I didn't know we did have memes. Alright, let's... Oh my god. 3? Oh my god. No, never mind. Sorry, 2. Let's look at this. Okay, let's, the heck? Oh. What? No, I'm not trying to replace it. Give me a sec. Why do I not have memes? Well, I do have memes, but I'm not sure why it's... Give me a sec. Let me look here. That's an awkwardly placed. When the Cavalier reclass and the Curate levels are better than both the Natural Curate and the Natural Cavalier. Yep. I actually paid up better than I assumed it would. Yeah, no, it certainly did. It definitely did. Kane's my goat, yep. He's become my goat too. So true. Anyway, yeah, I still got some thinking to do on this. Like I said, I'm not sure if I want to go and reclass Harden or not. And who all I want to, you know, use. And to be fair, this is probably the time in the game I probably should start putting new guys into my army, because a lot of them just have not been cooking. A lot of my units have not been cooking. Obviously Doga has been cooking. I do want to keep him. Daros, I'm gonna keep him. Ogma's doing okay. Bars, as much as I hate to say it, might be for the bench. This is like the first time I've ever said that for Shadow Dragon, but like my Bars is absolute freaking crap. If he can't get like a good level or 2 here in Mercenary, I think it's just time to put him on the bench. Because we're gonna get Caesar and Roger, and I think reclass Caesar and Roger could actually be pretty useful. Cord is definitely for the bench. as soon as we can get someone else in Hunter, you know, like, Horde is just borderline useless. Literally anyone who's like slightly good in Hunter will, and that's a lot of units, will probably just bench Cord for. Oh yeah, Kane will probably cap speed by 20. I'm sure he will. He's got 15 speed at like level freaking 12. I think he's fine. I think he's fine. Even if he doesn't cap speed, that's not really a big deal. He could stay at 15 speed until he gets level 20. I would not care. I think he'd be fine with that. Shiny shell gun? Oh, nice. Best Kane to Sword Master, so he caps, but he already has cap speed. Oh, you mean when he promotes? Okay. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But I think if anything, he's gonna need more strength and defense, not so much so speed. Which I think Cav is probably best for capping that. I might fail it. Well, that kind of sucks. But yeah, so that's that. We'll see how things go. But yeah, we've got bad level ups, but still deathless run, much to I'm sure Chimera's dismay. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Tomorrow is more Yakuza 4 with belt. Things are starting to pick up, so actually the game's getting kind of interesting now. Get him cap speed in every class, it'd be fun. I don't know how feasible that'd be. Especially with his crappy class set, but... Alright, well, I think that's about it, guys. So I'll see you guys either tomorrow or on Wednesday for the next Shadow Dragon stream. See ya.